It is NFL Conference Championship weeks, and we got some hot picks, some magic picks, some daddy magic wrestler picks with you right now on the Sick Podcast with Andy McNamara.
Turn up your volume. Because you're about to listen to The Sick Podcast with Andy McNamara, the sickest Cleveland Browns podcast.
Chubb runs, he's to the 10, 15, he's to the 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. There goes Chubb, he's to the 30, 20, 10, 5, touchdown, Shabba Lubba Hub.
It's gonna be sick.
Hey everybody, Andy Mac with you. Hey, we're getting one step closer to the Super Bowl. Make sure you click subscribe, notifications on, follow us on Twitter at SickPodBrowns, at AndyMC81, Instagram and TikTok at AndyMCSports. I gotta say, look at this sharp new shirt from the show shop. You go right down into the body here and you can click the link to it. Also on my Twitter at AndyMC81. It's the pinned tweet. You can order. If you're a fantasy football champ, you can get this shirt. Also, professional fantasy football player shirt, Browns gear, all that stuff. And you might notice a little hardware from my buddies at Trophy Smack. That's the new one. 2023 back-to-back fantasy football champion from my big ESPN league. So I'm decked out. We're feeling good, but we also want to try to make some money here. Okay. And a guy you may notice, friend of show, and remember from All Elite Wrestling, the man himself was a #1 selling t-shirt also. Daddy Magic, Matt Menard. Let's bring him in. There he is.
What's going on, Andy? How you doing?
Doing good, buddy.
Nice to be back.
You are decked out in Chiefs red. You're feeling good. Now, I just mentioned you have like this shirt's going to be a top seller for sure. Yeah. But on the shopaew.com site, you got your own shirt.
That's right. Daddy says no. Top seller for the year 2023.
It's amazing.
You want to go get it? And look, I feel like it transcends wrestling. You know, I think all fathers everywhere in the world should have this shirt.
Yes, you just have it, and then you just tap it. The kids ask it just like, don't make me tap it.
Nope, you cannot have a popsicle. And he says no.
Tap the shirt. It's perfect. You know,
it's perfect. I don't know what to tell you.
You get that shop.
I think we tried to work this out for last week for the divisional round, and it didn't work out. I don't think you believed in the Kansas City Chiefs. I think that's why you're trying to squeeze me in early, because you thought they'd be done.
Right. That's right.
I tried to squeeze me in.
You read me like a book, my friend. Yes, I thought the Bills were taking it. I thought the Bills were taking it, and well, they were one kick away, another wide right for Buffalo.
How long do you think Jim Nantz had that plan for? He's been waiting for that one for years.
Oh, he had it.
With the wide right.
Right on the back. It's like, oh, no. And did you hear the Korean call, too? They played the call from Korea.
Whoa.
It's perfect. Poor Bills fans, whatever. I'm a bitter Browns fan. Nuts to everybody else. I don't care.
Listen,
I have my own heart.
What are you going to do?
Yeah, that's it.
So you have your own problems.
I got my own problems. Damn right I do. I have my own problems. But the Chiefs, Matt, this is a weird year for Kansas City because it looked like, okay, well, Travis Kelce might be on a bit of the decline. The offense looked weird. They were the defense, and they looked a little discombobulated at times. But lo and behold, they have to go on the road. And this was going to be like, now Patty will be figured out. And they win.
And they just find a way to get it done.
Yeah.
It's just what it is. Were they bored all season? I don't know. They have to make things hard for themselves, you know? Like, I don't know. It does happen sometimes to great teams, right? They, the dog days of summer, right? If you want to say, and they get bored and then they turn it on. I'm not sure what happened, but hell, it's working out for now,
It looks good. And I thought the Eagles might have been in a similar situation with that,
I think that's what we were all thinking, right? Just waiting for them to turn it on. They get smoked.
Absolutely bulldozed. But the Chiefs hung on, got it done. Travis Kelce, of course, and one guy, and we're going to go through Daddy's magic picks for this week. One guy I think, now let me tell you, get your thoughts on this. I think one of the biggest differences, and credit to Andy Reid to making these adjustments, it was Tyreek Hill. Without Tyreek Hill, it was Rashee Rice. He stepped up a bit. Yeah. I think the emergence of Isaiah Pacheco as a true #1 running back and to give that offense that true different look of, hey, you actually have to respect the run. Yeah. I think that's what helped turn the season around.
And credit to Andy, because Andy's known for like, okay, we'll run the first 2 plays, we'll hand the ball off and then just absolutely abandon the run completely like that. He's notorious for it. I've seen it with my own eyes year after year, but this year he's really stuck with it. You know what I mean? And so credit to Andy Reid. And you're right. Isaiah Pacheco has been unbelievable. Number 10, as you saw Taylor Swift flashing the 10 after he scored on Sunday night.
Okay, I gotta ask you, where are you at with the Taylor Swift?
I love it.
Swiftie, you love it?
No, I love it. I absolutely love it. I love seeing her progression as a fan.
Yeah.
To the point. Okay, so I think the first week that she was present at a game was against the Bears, and we smoked the Bears. Let's say I off the top of my head, I can't remember, but Kelsey scores his first touchdown, I think, of the season. No, it wasn't his first touchdown. Only touchdown of that game, okay?
Yeah.
And it was to go up by 30 points or something late, 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter. And she is losing her mind like they just scored the game-winning touchdown of the Super Bowl. And she's next to Donna Kelsey, who's like, okay, you have to relax. Now, this is this is, you know what I mean? Like we're putting the gas on at the end of the game. What are you doing? Why are you celebrating like this?
Yeah.
Like she didn't understand the moment. And to watch her on Sunday night celebrating and flashing the 10 for Pacheco, like she's grown as a fan, you know?
Do it.
We'll see.
And like the ratings are through the roof and all that. It's absolutely wild.
Yeah,
it's crazy. You know what? Let's stick with Pacheco here for a sec. We'll get to the individual, the game lines, the spread, money line.
Sure.
But the Pacheco thing, this just keeps jumping out to me, Matt. Because let's line this up. Chiefs Isaiah Pacheco to rush over 90 yards pays plus 290. So a decent payday. 4 games, he's rushed over 90 yards this season, and 2 others at 89. So right at that cusp. I think in weather that's supposed to be rainy, not like crazy, but a little wet. If it makes for throwing the ball a little bit iffy, I'm pretty comfortable with that number. That if Andy Reid sticks to what he's doing and feeds Pacheco again another 15 to 17 times, what do you think about that?
Yeah, no, I think easy. I think easy because. If you remember back Sunday night, how many snaps did we have on offense? 40 to the Bills 70 something, right?
Yeah, I think it was
insanely lopsided.
It was under 50, between 40 and 50. Yeah,
because we went down the field with ease every single time, and a couple passes to MVS, a couple passes to Kelsey, huge chunk plays, right? And he still managed to score gain 94 yards. So I think easy, especially if that time of possession evens out.
Yeah, and the Ravens can really slog and slow things down. So this is a big potential for Pacheco, and also something to keep in mind when we're thinking of total passing yards for quarterbacks and stuff like that. You have that limited time, maybe less time to throw those big yardage. If we're looking at the actual lines right now, Ravens 3.5-point home favorites.
It's typical.
But you know what? If you count the home team getting typically a 3-pointer, this is almost a pick 'em.
Yeah.
Over under set at 44.5. I'm seeing a lot of money go to the under, and Chiefs money line straight up winner. Chiefs plus 154, Ravens minus 185. Any of those jump out to you? Do you like?
Oh man, that over. What's the over under? 44.
44 and a half.
44 and a half. Yeah, no, I think I'd take the under.
Especially if it's wet, right?
Yeah. It's the early game. I think 3:00.
Yes, we got 3 Eastern. Yep. So that's the early game. I could see the under too. Like at first thought, you think, oh, Mahomes versus Jackson, light it up. But the defenses are both really strong, and you get that cold sort of weather. They're going to kind of. I could see
running.
I could see this like a 3-3 game after the first quarter. That makes sense. The way
you could see that. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah.
So we'll take the.
So let's take the under. Yeah,
we'll take the under. The better Chiefs straight up. Like, here's the thing. Watching the Ravens as closely as I do, being a Browns fan and in division, I am desperately wanting the Chiefs to beat them. I hate the Ravens, man. I can't have it. I can't have a division rival throw it in my face again. I can't have it. So I'm going Chiefs plus 154. And I think this, again, is a team that knows they've been there. They know how to win. They've conquered this road game. And Lamar Jackson, for all the highlights and flowers that get thrown at him, and everybody wants to love his regular season stats, he's won as many playoff games as Baker Mayfield. 2. He hasn't been here before. He hasn't been here before.
No, he hasn't. They never got over that hump, right? I think they lost to the Titans a couple of years ago in the divisional round when the Titans went on to play the Chiefs in the AFC Championship game. There's a couple disappointments for those guys. Last year he was hurt, obviously.
He was hurt, yeah. Yeah, so they were out.
I mean, look, you know what I'm not choosing the Chiefs. I'm just not doing it. I'm taking the Ravens. It's just what it's going to be. But that's with my heart. That's just what I feel as a fan, not betting advice.
Right. Yeah. Take Daddy Magics with a grain of salt there.
Please.
If we're looking at some of the other prop plays, I mentioned the Pacheco play, which I think is really nice. If we're looking at ones where you can get odds on, and it's the DraftKings Sportsbook app, folks. Like it's tremendous. You can get in as deep in-game betting as much as you want. You use the code 6sports, $5, you bet a $5 wage on an NFL bet, you get 200 bonus bets. $200 bonus bets. DraftKings Sportsbook have tremendous 6 sports. Get that one in there. And you can get, like I said, Matt, you can get creative. So it's not just anytime touchdown scores. You can get nuts. You can say, okay, who might have 2+ touchdowns? And if I'm looking at 2+ touchdowns, Travis Kelce, who had 2 touchdowns, that pays out $850.
Yeah, I mean, but for Travis to get 2 again, has he had 2 touchdowns all year outside of the other night? I think that might have been his only 2 touchdowns. Yeah, it has been.
It's been a down year.
I think he's been banged up real bad. I don't know if you saw the pictures of his hands going around the other night.
Oh no,
they're swollen and cut, and it was crazy to see.
They're mangled. Okay.
They are. They're mangled. That's exactly what they are.
If we look other prices, Pacheco, if it goes the running route, Pacheco 2 tutties gives us plus 800.
I can see that easy.
I can see that. Rashee Rice, really for the Chiefs, it comes down to this for me. Pacheco, Kelce, and Rice are really the 3 offensive weapons. You could pop one off one of the other guys, but Rice, I like. Matt, I don't feel he's necessarily a Tyreek Hill replacement, but I think at least he's elevated himself to a number 1. Is that fair?
Well, he's the only. I think it's fair to say he's the only one who's been able to catch the ball regularly in the last half of the season.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Yeah. He's the only one who doesn't drop it. He's the only one.
Yeah,
he drops it. They all do. You know what I mean? MVS, Tony, Sky Moore. I don't even think these guys are playing. You know,
no, it's not.
Tony maybe gets activated. We'll see.
Oh, keep that guy out of there.
I mean, I guess. See, I still have a soft spot. He basically won us a Super Bowl last year.
You know?
Yeah.
And then just keep him in the backfield. Don't have him lining up on the line.
Just have him just make them guess. Yeah, right. Don't have him lining up on the line. Exactly. That cost us that game. How do you call that? It's
the officiating is a gong show. It's terrible. So here's some other in-game parlays. Not that I'm going to bet these, but just to see how nuts you can get. You can get first touchdown score and second touchdown score, Matt. Okay, so if you're somehow able to predict who the first guy to score a touchdown and then the next one to score a touchdown, you're getting plus 3,500 to 4,000.
That's tremendous.
That's a little wacky. Does any other Chiefs, Ravens line, prop play, parlay jump out to you at all?
I think we covered it all. Off the top of my head, no.
Yeah, I think we.
What are we looking at?
That Pacheco one. I'm really loving that Pacheco one.
What, the over on the 94 yards?
Yeah, over on 90. We just have to get 90.
Okay, yeah. No, I can see that easily.
Yeah,
especially if they get a lead, especially if they get out to a lead.
Yeah. I'm going to do double. I'm going to do Pacheco with the plus 290 over rushing 90 yards, and I'm going to take that plus money on Travis Kelce for the 2 touchdowns. Who knows? He wants to impress Taylor.
Is she going to be there in the cold? She was in Buffalo. She'll be there. Mahomes has his back too. Remember the first game she was there? He's like, I had to get him a touchdown. He's got him. He's got his boy. He's got it. Absolutely.
There you go.
He threw up the heart for her too the other night.
I know. Yeah. People are just either totally loving it or hating it. It's so funny.
No, it's tremendous. It's good for football.
It's
when they had the when McCole fumbled the ball and went out the end zone, right? I'm sure it gave you flashbacks to 2 years ago when in the division round, that came back to haunt to get us. But I remember telling my friends if the NFL was smart, they'd get this call right because they want Taylor Swift in the Super Bowl. But they didn't. They went the other way,
and then it still worked out.
So much for the conspiracy theories.
Yeah. And then it still worked out with the wide right. Lions at 49ers is the other game, and in a tier, if we look at these 4 teams overall, just from not a fan perspective, but just overall what fans do. The 3 of them are pretty unlikable, or you're tired of them. Everyone wants the Lions.
Everybody loves the Lions. Yeah, I could see that for sure. Of course, right? Dan Campbell and his promos.
Fighting knees. Oh, can you get him on AEW? That guy's a man.
Yeah, for sure.
Him and Prince Nana. Let's go.
Hard-working town. The automobile industry. This and that. The cold weather.
He's hitting it all. He's hitting all of it. If you guys go to Detroit, I think you got to have Dan Campbell something. That guy could fight, right? I think he could get in the ring.
I think. The guy's jacked. He is. Yeah. He's jacked. Were they the Hard Knocks preseason? Was that them this year, or was that last year? That might have been last year.
Was that? They've had this stupid Jets so often. Was it the Jets with Aaron Rodgers this year?
Yes, that was it. That was it. And I get confused now because they do the midseason too.
I know. It's kind of like they're doing too much now.
Yeah.
Right. And the people know the cameras are there. Yeah. At first it was okay, and you got natural. Now you see guys mug into the camera, and
I
don't know. It's not quite the same. So we look at this game. Lions at 49ers. Lions are playing with house money. Okay. Everyone loves them.
Are they though?
Lose. I think they can play loose.
You know,
okay.
You don't think they expected to be here, the Lions? They won the first game of the season in Kansas City.
I think they did, but just from everybody else from the outside, the Lions were just accustomed, like my poor Browns, to them not doing well.
Yes. Yeah.
That's for sure. As far as the national media pressure, if the 49ers lose this game, there's going to be chaos.
No, yeah. It's a nightmare for them.
If the Lions win,
they should have never won on Sunday night. Saturday night. Yeah. They shouldn't have won that game. I don't know how the Packers blew it, but they did.
You know what? It was the one play of an inexperienced quarterback throwing across the body.
He did it twice.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it. The same play.
For them to hang around gives me hope that the Lions could pounce on them. But again, just like the Chiefs, Matt, it's a case where this is a team with Kyle Shanahan that knows how to win. And you overcome and you wait out that mistake and then you capitalize on it.
Yeah, and I mean they've been to the title game 3 years in a row now. It's the third
I think
time.
You're right. Yeah, and Mahomes is
maybe 4. Is it the 4th time in a row because they made it to the Super Bowl against the Chiefs 4 years ago?
That was Garoppolo.
They lost the next 2, and then I think it's the 4th year in a row. Might
be because last year was that debacle where they ran out of quarterbacks.
Right. Yeah. Of course. Against against the Eagles. Yeah.
Against the Eagles. Yeah, when they ran out of and then they changed that rule.
Did they play the Rams in the title game 2 years ago? Or was it the Packers?
And did the Rams would have gotten, because then the Rams went to the Super Bowl and won with Stafford.
Yeah.
So I think they would have beaten the Niners
in the NFC title game.
That could be, yeah. I think you might be right on that. Yeah.
I mean, I feel like this is an easy Google search.
Yeah, that's an easy Google. Hit us up in the comments, or we'll just Google it after, whatever.
Right.
Lions 7-point dogs in San Francisco.
That sounds like a lot. That sounds like a lot. Take the points,
right?
All day. Take the points.
Daddy Magic says take the points. That's for the Lions to cover. You know what? It looks like Vegas is agreeing with you because for the Lions to cover, it's -112. For Niners to take it, it's -108. So people, this has like a 3 to 5 point game feel. Yeah. I don't think this is a blowout.
Take the points.
I don't think this is a blowout. Over under is set at 51.
Wow, it's that much higher than the other game.
Yeah.
Wow.
Weather must be. I don't think weather's supposed to be. Yeah. However beautiful San Francisco gets. Yeah. Or Santa Clara. Yeah. 69. 69 and partly sunny. That's
perfect.
Good.
That's beautiful weather. That's beautiful.
So they can throw it up. They can throw it up there. This is an interesting game because I feel again. The one guy to track here is Deebo Samuel. Now they said he did not suffer a fracture.
He was hurt, right? He was hurt in the last game.
Yeah, he left the game in I think it was the first or second quarter.
Yeah,
with the shoulder injury, and they thought that was the same one he hurt in the Browns game when Cleveland beat them.
Right,
but it's not a fracture, but it's very painful. So when he doesn't play, I forget the stat, but it's something like if he doesn't play, this whole offense is people just focus on Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah, I believe that. He's a monster, right? He can catch, he can run, he can do it all.
It's a totally different
animal. It's been a number of years now. He's been doing that.
And the defense is as healthy as it's been. For a winner bet, if you get straight up money line plus 250 lines, -310 Niners. So even if you think the Niners win, you don't make that bet because that doesn't pay you nothing. But just straight up winner, who are you feeling?
I think it's the Lions' time.
Oh,
I think they're going to do it. I think they're going to do it.
That'd be. I hope you're right. Did you see you saw the conspiracy? Speaking of conspiracy theories, where the logo is the color of the Ravens and Niners.
Yes, I have.
And then that news report.
Yeah.
So
what was the news report? Oh yes. In the synopsis of the Super Bowl. Yeah, on like the cable guide or whatever. Yeah.
That's like whoa, and people.
I did see that. That is wild. No, I think so. But the media would love, right? Taylor Swift and the Chiefs and the glitz and glamour of that team against the underdog, gritty. Like it's a perfect contrast. It's a perfect contrast.
That story is the best one. Yeah. Because the thing is, they've wanted Taylor Swift for the halftime show forever, but she can't do it because she's with Coke.
Oh, really? Is that why it's Pepsi?
Yeah.
Is that why?
She can't do it.
That's crazy. That's so wild. I had no idea.
I think it's you want conspiracy. I think this is the matchmakers of the NFL because now you get Taylor Swift. And it doesn't matter. She's a fan.
She's there. She's
you
there.
Get the
She's
rub.
in the box cheering,
Right?
How about that?
You get the Taylor rub.
That's fun. That's great.
But that's why she couldn't do halftime shows because of that.
I had no idea.
So let's check out a couple props here. Brock Purdy's thrown 1 or 0 touchdowns in 8 games this season.
Yeah.
Right? In 8 games. So about half. Under 1.5 passing touchdowns pays plus 150. And I think, Matt, even if he gets 1, it doesn't mean the Niners even have to have a bad game because Christian McCaffrey could run in 2.
Sure. Yeah. Easily. I don't think he's going to do it either. I think he throws 1. That sounds about right.
It's especially if the defense, that Lions defense, it's buzzing, right? It's like a little buzzsaw that goes all around. So I think plus 150 is a nice little payout there. That one's not bad. Some other in-game props that we can look at here. I love, again, on DraftKings Sportsbook, you get the quick same-game parlays where it mixes and matches stuff. So we could have this. If you think the Lions are going to win, you can do this in-game. Lions money line plus Lions team total points over 21.5. That's doable. Plus over 2.5 Lions total touchdowns.
Yeah.
That's not bad. That means 21 points. Right? Plus 355.
Makes sense.
So if you think the Lions are going to win, that's a pretty nice same-game parlay. That's not too bad. That seems like you can get wacky with the ones, 7 legs and all. Those aren't going to win. You can get, but that one seems like it actually could happen. Okay, so we got
what else we got out there? What else we got out there?
We got. I want to do a couple more here. This is the Super Bowl ones where we can pick conference winner and then name the finalists. So if we do name the finalists for the Super Bowl, here are the odds of it. Ravens versus 49ers. All of them have plus money. Ravens versus 49ers plus 105. Chiefs versus 49ers plus 225. Ravens versus Lions plus 450. And the matchup we talked that we want pays the best. Chiefs, Lions plus 750.
Yeah, then I'd take that. That's why not, right? I feel like they're all coin flips.
Yeah.
If that gives you the best,
gives you the best option.
Yeah.
If we do Chiefs, Lions,
Chiefs, Lion. Come on.
Yeah. I think
that's the house.
We're doing plus 750. Now, again, not legal advice.
No, definitely not.
Someone
I didn't even pick him to get in. I didn't even pick him in to get in.
Yeah.
I'd take that bet, though.
I lost the house. You can bet on where Bill Belichick's going to go. He's going to Atlanta, so who cares?
That's what people are saying, right?
Yeah.
You don't think he ends up in Dallas? Oh, no, Dallas, they said they're keeping brother.
McCarthy.
Yeah. What if he ends up with the Bills? You think they're going to make some changes?
Wouldn't that be a twist?
I mean, you have to change something. What's the definition of insanity? You're doing the same thing over and over.
Chiefs keep beating them. Like, they have to honestly.
You have to do something at some point. I think somebody compared it to the Doug Collins Chicago Bulls with Michael Jordan in the late 80s, right? And then they switched to Phil Jackson, and that's what got them over the hump, right? They kept losing to the bad boy Pistons, right? And then they made the switch to Phil Jackson, and nobody liked it, but that's what eventually got them over the hump. Right. So maybe it's one of those situations,
The Bills aren't even listed. You can go on an other for like an other is plus 20,000. Let's go.
I mean, can you imagine he goes in division?
In division.
Yeah, it'd be crazy.
Against Robert Kraft. I think it was more Matt of Bill Belichick interviewing the Falcons, not the other way around.
I believe that.
Should I come to see you, right?
Yeah.
Okay. There we go. I think we got
I still can't believe they moved on from him. Like, who are you? Like I know they already chose their coach, and that succession plan was already in place. Like, because I think Bill had it in his contract.
Yeah.
Right. That this was going to be this was going to be my replacement. But it's like, you're going to move on from Bill Belichick, the greatest coach of all time, for who? Yeah. Is he going to do better? And the greatest of what? Like, I don't know.
What's the old saying that you never want to be the guy who replaces the guy?
Yeah. It's
2 years, Mayo's done, and they'll get some other guy and they'll reboot. This is I think this is okay, we promised it to you. Have fun with Mac Jones and Bailey Zappi. Enjoy. Yeah. Maybe they I would assume they pick a quarterback in the draft, but
yeah, we'll see. There's a few available.
Yeah, it'll be interesting there.
Who has the number one? Chicago?
Yeah. Well, Chicago's got 2 because they stiffed Carolina on that deal.
Oh, that's right.
That's right. Panthers suck. That's so amazing. What a stupid.
What a spitting on the fans in Jacksonville in the last game of the season.
This guy, we're talking about a heel. Can you imagine? Oh my God. Yeah, he's learning. And really, they're going to end up with just some. They're not going to end up with a first choice head coach because nobody who has a choice is going to go to that mess. No, they'll get some court. Like there's 32 jobs. You're going to get someone saying, "Okay, worst case scenario,
I can go here.
I sign a 4-year deal, $5 million a year, and I get fired." Okay.
Yeah.
And go back being a coordinator the next year. Who cares?
What a sweet gig that is. You still keep getting paid. You get
Unlike players.
Yeah. Just cut. See you later.
Yeah.
So it's so useless. I'd say wrestlers too. You just get cut.
Yeah. That's it. It's over, right?
Yeah.
Oh my.
Yeah. That's
it. But you're not going anywhere.
No, I'm not going anywhere.
You're not. And guys, you can check out. Make sure AEW Dynamite and AEW Collision. You got Rampage. You got Turner on TSN in Canada. Also international markets. Select international markets on Fight TV. Is it March 5th for Revolution?
Yeah, at the Greensboro Coliseum.
Yeah, Sting's last match.
That's what it's going to be. We're almost sold out there. I think we got 15,000 tickets sold.
That's awesome.
Can't wait. Yeah, check your local listings. Pay-per-view.
That's a guaranteed
AEW Revolution.
I can't wait for that. That's good. And you can get that Fight TV on select international markets and all that.
Is it still called Fight TV? What's it called?
It's now. You know what? You're right. On social, it's Fight on social, but it's Triller TV.
Yeah.
Yes. Good catch. What a company.
What do we make that change for?
I don't know. Fight TV has a nice pop to it, but
I like Fight TV. But we love Triller too. We love Triller too.
You know what? Whatever at Fight TV on socials, but it's Triller TV if it pops up.
They haven't made the change on socials yet. They're worried about the check mark. They don't want to lose it. That's what it is.
You can't lose that check. You know, I was an OG blue check mark when you actually had to earn it.
Yeah, when it meant something. Yeah, me too.
And then I refused to pay it. So now I'm a jabroni.
I paid it. They get my money.
They got that.
I like the edit button.
That's nice. I know. Yeah. I might have to get that. That gives you, in case you're a hothead tweet, you can go back.
Yeah, that happens all the time. You know,
you go back and save it. And make sure, guys, you're getting Matt's shirt at If Daddy Says No at Shop AEW.
ShopAEW.com. Check it out. Please check it out. Go get her.
All right, buddy. Hey, we'll see how the Chiefs go. Right? If they win it all, we'll have you back on sooner than later. Okay?
Please. I mean, have me on next week. I'll be here or before the Super Bowl. I'll be here.
Let's go.
If they win, let's talk about it.
As long as the Chiefs win, here's the guarantee. If the Chiefs win, Daddy Magic comes back.
I'll be here.
How about it?
I'll be here.
All right. Thanks, Matt. We'll talk to you soon.
Thanks, Andy.
All right. There he goes. Matt Menard, Daddy Magic. All right. There you go. Follow him on social. Get us on social at AndyMC81. That's where you get this shirt tagged. It's right up there, pinned to the Twitter X account at AndyMC81 at SickPodBrowns. You can get the shirt. You can get our buddies at Trophy Smack, get these sweet type of rings and all that good stuff. So thank you very much to Matt Menard. Let's see what happens in these games. I want to know, how are you betting? Let me know your bets, your parlays. Hit us up, and we'll talk to you next time on the Sick Podcast with Andy McNamara.
And that's a wrap. Hope you don't miss us too much until next time. Follow the Sick Podcast with Andy McNamara on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Google Play, and Apple Podcasts.